Ashton Manuck's got his first 3 metre by 2.5 metre CNC. How cool is that? It's got to move me level out of the way as I was KO it. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Right, so you probably wonder what I've been doing, and I have been threading my new 40x40 CNC distance sort of depth gauge bars, which I'm going to install on the CNC in a minute, but it was quicker to use the impact drill rather than trying to do it by hand. So that's what I just did. You can see that there. Stainless steel screws straight into the aluminium, made my own thread, and now I'll be able to use the Allen key in the CNC. So it's all about the slower you go, faster you go. So what I'm doing here now, guys, is I'm making the depth of the CNC cutting bed 500mm, where before, I'll just take this bit off. So I'm using a T50 star with a 20mm spanner to undo it. But being really careful to keep my screw in the location of the hole, because you don't want to lose that. You have to take the whole CNC machine apart to get to that one bolt. So slower you go, faster you go on everything I do, really. So undo my previous depth gauge. So my CNC originally only ever cut to the depth of 80mm, which, believe it or not, is that. So that was the depth from the top of my collet to the bottom of my cutter. That's as far as I could go down on material from the bed up, if that makes sense. I'll demonstrate later on. So I've got my new one, which is 500mm. The difference now is I'll be able to put literally half a tree in here, and it will slowly, I'll just pack it up, lift it up, whatever, each time I do a pass, and I can reduce it to the size I want. Not that I'm ever going to take 500mm off, but it gives me, I can literally clamp a chopping board in here now, 500 wide depth, clamp it to the base, and I'll be able to sort of router out logos and do some lovely writing in some boards. So that is my theory in this. So previous video, you've seen me use the impact and the T50 bit, and I've now cross-threaded. I'm now going straight in, keeping my screw in the same place and replacing my previous effort. And what's good by keeping the spanner, instead of you using your fingers, the spanner can do the work for you. So just by doing that little bit of prep, I can hand turn this with no effort really. That was a bit tight. And that's now got that nice and tight. So I'm going to do that all the way around now, the CNC machine, and yeah, come back with the next video. Right, sorry about that. I'm on to the last bar now on the new subframe of the CNC. Just connecting it while I'm in here. So that's the dust extraction all connected. So what I've done, just a little recap, is gone down 500mm from the collet because my last depth was 80mm, so it really restricted the CNC to maximum capacity of 80mm, which means that I had to go to the sawmills and ask for everything to be cut at 80mm, and sometimes they came back about 100mm because not every piece of timber, lumber, tree grows the same. So now I've got this awesome depth that I can raise up as and when I wish. I'm probably going to make myself a bed on a jack system that goes up and down from this sort of base. I've just literally got the last bar to fit, so I'm going to do that now. You can watch me do that. Basically start it off as so. Same to the side. Get the last bar. Not like that big spider. Clips on till the end. Obviously it's crucial to keep it all flush and square when you're clamping up. And there we are. Quick tighten around at the tops. Oh, if you're getting old like me, get yourself one of these kneeling pads. So now all the cross members are in. I'm just going to give everything a little blow down. Pop that off so it doesn't bother us again. So now I've done all of that, it's now down to the last things setting up really is to see how level it is across the base. It's pretty good, to be fair. I mean, I want to shift it to you guys a bit more this way, as in that way. So I've got far too much room down this end. And my cables are sort of in mid-air a bit. But apart from that, I'm very happy with my theory and design of that. So I suppose the next thing really, guys, is testing out the depth and yeah, coming up with a system that I can adjust to any depth of timber. I mean, the ideal thing about this is when you've got a massive slab now, I can slide it in from the end and I'm not lifting it over the runners. The gearing, it's not going to affect the wheels, it's not going to affect the bar, it's not going to affect any of this. Before I used to have to lift it on top, where now I can literally just, with a trolley, come right in the end of the workshop, slide my slab straight on. So that's the theory of the 500 depth, and then you can just jack it up to where you need to, and then run the CNC up and down, flattening both sides. So really happy with that. I'll do a few more adjustments, not going to bore you with that, and then I'll do a video of it running. Thanks for watching. Remember, the slower you go, the faster you go. That's only taken me 2 hours. Happy days. So that noise you heard then was obviously because this is all mumble jumble. So it's always crucial to do your test runs. Make sure it passes all your test sheets and your checks before you go for it. And that's just literally just, you need to get some plastic contact spray, lubrication stuff for this. Oops, it's got a little bit old in its old age, but apart from that, I'll give that a lube up. That'll be alright. I think we can say that that is the CNC installed with the new base. So yeah, I'm well happy with that. I'm now going to decipher what base I'm going to use. It's going to be something I can just slide out and slide back in, and yeah, as long as I secure it and clamp it with G-clamps and stuff and screw it, it's fantastic for all the detailed works. Yeah, that was my plan. So I've got all this depth now, which is just fantastic. Brilliant. Really, really good effort, that is. Get better close up, guys, so you can see. But yeah, now the CNC depth from cutter. It's perfect, look at that. Oh, it's like looking at roofs. Well pleased with that. Yeah, couldn't get more. Can't really see it on the camera, it doesn't really do it any justice, but that is as flat as you can get, which is what you want when you're doing CNCing. There we are, guys. I'm going to go and grab myself a coffee. I think I deserve one after that. And then I'm going to have a play one day this week with some heights and stuff, and then yeah, I can basically carry on from where I left off. So before I had my really bad hospital stint and I was off work for a long time, the last time I made something on my CNC, I just loaded up the program then, was the 9th of May 2023. So I haven't used it at all for a year. So that just proves I wasn't very well. But now, hopefully, I'm on a better road to recovery, having the diagnosis with the lung disease, medication all sorted, hopefully. I can beat this lung disease down so I can carry on doing what I love the most, which is entertaining you guys. No, it's carpentry and joinery, I love it. Some old boy told me once, if you love your job, you will never work a day in your life. And that is so true. So remember, guys, don't forget to share, like, subscribe to all the medias. We're out there. And remember, the slower you go, the faster you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hi guys, welcome back. You'll see my last video. I did the extension now on the depth of the base of the CNC machine. Now it's controlling it in the workshop using basically my keyboard. So this now is an old calculator that we've reprogrammed, and hopefully now I'll demonstrate now that I am quite far away from the computer. The computer's in that room over there, and I can now, hopefully, if I press this button, robotically move the CNC and not actually be anywhere near it. I don't know if you've just seen that then. Ha! Just got to sort out these because it gets a bit of a mumbo jumbo. know why it's twisted, but it is. But anyway, that's something we need to sort out another day. It's twisted. Anyway, right. So I'm going to start that again because that was shit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is an exciting, well, a chapter to this CNC. I've not used it for a year and a half because of my ill health. I've now installed it in the new workshop, and I upgraded the things that I always found that were a bit of an issue. One of the other things was the distance of the USB from the computer. So now I've programmed our little remote control now, so I can literally move the CNC from quite far away from the computer. So I'm doing that on a very, very long USB cable. So I could have gone wireless, yes, but the trouble with that is you get interference when you're using the Vectric and the Mach 3, so it's got to be wired. But yeah, I can walk all the way around the shop now and pretty much, can't really see me over here, you can probably only hear me. But I'm right over the side. I'll move the camera so you can see how far I am away from my CNC. Not that it'll ever be like this in distance working with it, but it's just to show you what I've always wanted really, is to be able to have control of it. Fuck it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now the CNC machine has now got its new base on it, which I'm obviously going to have to do a bit more further work on that to be able to use it for making things with. But one of the other things that was always an issue, I was very restricted to how far I could use and set up the CNC for setting the depth gauge. So now with my calculator, I've now got it on a really nice USB extension. So if I was doing a piece all the way over here, oops, wrong way. If I was doing a piece over here, which sometimes I do, I didn't have long enough cable to be able to reach. So now I've gone and got a 20-meter USB extension, and my computer's all the way over there in that room, in the dust-free room, and I can now use this around the workshop. See how far away we can go from the CNC machine. So we're all the way over by the wood part, and I should be able to use the CNC all the way over there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, obviously it's only ever going to be me using it. There shouldn't be an issue with the cables getting tangled and stuff. But that is fantastic for me. That is brilliant. What an improvement. Making the robotic CNC part really handy in the workshop. I can literally use this now all over. It's hard to sort of, there you go, that's better. That is fantastic. So improvements nearly done, nearly finished. So I'm really pleased with that. That is another thing with my motto: the slower you go, the faster you go. And now it should make my CNC work very fast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to have a look at the other videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like my channel, comment on this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on the 20-meter robotic cabled CNC. Thanks for watching. Just a little shout out to Vectric, supercharge even your CNC. Thanks very much for the stickers. I will be visiting soon. Come and have a look at your factory and see your programs. I've got some new Vectric stickers on the organizer there in the workshop and on the CNC brain. So thanks very much, guys. Thanks for the stickers. Remember, the slower you go, the faster you go. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is another CNC revelation upgrade that I've wanted to do since 2022. So as you all know, I built the CNC from scratch. You can see the videos all the way through from when I first started my channel to where we are now in September the 2nd, 2024. So what I did in the previous videos is I upgraded the depth. Now everybody loves a bit of depth, a bit of girth, and my CNC needed a bit of girth. So now we've got a 500mm changeable base. And what I mean by that is I've got 500mm from the bottom. At any point I have a massive tree, I can change the depth of my bed. These are my two sliding beds, which are 100% accurate, 100% to 0.033 of a millimetre of level across the whole thing. The CNC now is completely solid, where before it used to be really shaky Stevens. It is now solid, which is what you want when you're doing accuracy, slab facing, sanding. That's going to be in the future, by the way. But now you can see my depth from the underside is what it was in the previous videos. This is now 100mm instead of 80mm. And then I can move these up and down, fix them to the base, however which way I want to do it as a carpenter. And then I've got a movable, changeable depth on my CNC. So I've now turned this into the best machine I've ever had in 23 years by the slower you go, the faster you go, by thinking about it. So I know there's going to be a lot of guys out there commenting on this video going, oh, how can that be accurate? You're moving it up and down. This bed, this frame is 100% plumb and level to this concrete slab. One of the reasons why we purchased this workshop, rented it out, was because of the fact that it is a 100% square, which is what I wanted with the CNC. The CNC brain now lives in here, in this room, and so there's no dust from the workshop affecting the computer. The dust extraction system you've seen in my other videos I've built, yes, it's 100mm because that works for me. I don't care if you've got a 300mm dust extracting tubes in your workshop, 100mm is all I need in mine, and this is absolutely perfect for the next stages of when I'm going to be using the CNC. So now you can see it all moves up and down. Hope you like my upgrade, I certainly do. I could have put them on wheels, maybe I will, I don't know, so I can move them up faster. But as soon as they're in position, I screw it down to the base and I am ready to CNC and do many Vectric designs. So thanks very much, Vectric, for sending me some stickers. They're now on the CNC. CNC software, you can't beat Vectric. Thank you, Vectric UK, at Vectric UK, for sending me those. And that's what powers, I'm going to sneeze, excuse me, my CNC. So there we are. Thanks for watching on this. This is the CNC bed completed. I'm so pleased with it. Might even make that into a shiny material yet, I haven't decided. But anyway, the slower you go, the faster you go. Go and check my other videos. Thanks for watching and go and see my socials. Thank you everyone.